Well, hello. My name is Gant, and welcome to Ace Academy. Last time, we got introduced to the main character, his sister Nikki, and Kaito. We learned a little bit about the story, and now it's a brand new day. We're waking up in the morning, and let's see what's happening. Alright, let's get started. What? Soft sunlight filters through my window, warming my cheek. The distant melody of birdsong is nearly drowned by the annoying blare of my alarm. I roll away from the window and see 7 a.m. flash on my clock. That can't be right, can it? Come on, game. Do you know anything about me? I'm not gonna lie, I set my alarm and I don't wake up right away. You ever do it? Like, you ever turn off your alarm and be like, alright, 5 more minutes. Then you wake up like an hour and a half later. Happens every time, and my dog's barking. Come on. It happens every time. I go to sleep and I wake up an hour later. I smash the snooze button and I am rewarded with blissful silence. Just 5 more minutes and I'll be ready to face the world. No, you're never ready to face the world. Like, never. I'm not gonna lie, like, every time the alarm goes back off again, on again, you're like, another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. Another one. And then you wake up and it's like, oh shit, it's an hour and a half later. That could not have been 5 minutes. Why do you hate me, clock? It's almost up, ZZ. I smashed the snooze button again. Mornings were not meant to be seen. I can't afford to stay here a little longer, right? It won't take me that long to get ready. Well, that depends. Like, I take a shower at the night, so I don't rather take one in the morning, so I could just literally get dressed and leave the house. But at the cost of not having breakfast. But then again, I don't have breakfast anyway, so yeah. I'll just sleep another 5 minutes. Maybe 10? ... Something jabs my side.
Hey, wake up! You're going to be late!
Why do you have to wake me up? Who is this heartbeat screeching in my ear? Go away.
Do you really want to be late on your first day?
Oh, right. School. I'll be fine. There's still time. But the jabs to my side are persistent, over and over and over again. Stop it. Stop, Nikki. I pull the blankets down and I'm greeted by my sister's face, inches from my own.
Good morning, princess.
I glare daggers at her, but she deflects them with a smile.
How nice of you to finally join the world of the living. I almost thought you died in there with how long it took me to wake you. Aren't you glad I came in here and woke you?
I guess.
Now what would you do without me?
Sleep. Just look at her face like, I don't know, like, this is not like, I like PixelFade, but it's not like Crystalline or all the other ones. Like, immediately when I said sleep, she's just like, boom. It's like that fucking, the Kaguya Love Someone meme, where it's like, but instead of like going from neutral to mad, it just, she crosses her arms and gives me a stern look.
No more sleeping. You need to eat before we go. I know what you're like when you're hungry, and I wouldn't subject anyone to that kind of torture.
Well, yeah, I'm grumpy when I don't eat. I'm not gonna lie, like, throughout my life, I never ate breakfast, really. Even when going to school, like, I would skip breakfast. And people say that's a bad thing, but I don't think it's a bad thing. You don't need that much food. Like literally. Like I'm 5'3". And look at me. Without eating breakfast, I grew to be 5'3". Imagine how tall I would be if I didn't eat if I did eat breakfast. I'd probably be 5'8". I hate being short. She throws off my blankets and heads for the door.
I'll go fix us some breakfast. Don't you even think about falling back to sleep.
I probably will. Because I'm like the type of guy where it's like, I'll just go back to bed, just lay there for a bit, like fuck, alright, 5 minutes? Like, I could lay on my bed for like a minute or two, right? And then I end up falling asleep. Who? Me? Just who does she think she's talking to? Whoa, that was close. I really should get up now. Yawning, I let out a small groan as I stretched and practically fall out of bed. Once my legs remembered how to work, I began gathering all my things. While stumbling out of the room, I bump in my chair and my uniform slides to a dusty floor. Gray. Let's look like the new homeless student. I shake out my uniform and I am successful in getting most of the dust off of it. Good enough. Nothing about this uniform feels natural. Nobody my age wears a suit and tie every day, because that's basically what this is. Plus, the material is pretty stiff, but I guess the price you pay for looking sharp. After successfully dressing myself, I run my hands through my hair, trying to flatten most of it down before grabbing my bag and heading downstairs. Dude, I wish I could flatten my hair with just my fingers. Are you kidding me? Like, I have to wet it and like get a comb through it. If I don't, my hair would look like... How do I say this? Because my hair is getting longer because of Corona, and I'm not gonna cut it until Corona's over. So my hair looks like you ever see like crack addicts with like long hair? Not long, like puff. I have puffy hair. Not like an afro, it's kind of puffy, but I could kind of slick it back. So if I don't slick it back with a comb, it just looks like I just look like a crack addict. I'm not gonna lie, I look like a fucking crack addict. Man, I need to get a camera probably. No, but I don't really want to show my face either way. I don't want to show my face, so you gotta take my word for it. And also, I'm not a crack addict. I am a weeb. So, that's my addiction. Fucking anime. Nikki frowns when I finally make it to the kitchen. I don't know what she's so annoyed about. I'm the one who could have used an extra hour of sleep.
Finally, I thought you'd fallen back asleep.
I grunt in response, and I set up the table, yawning widely. Before me is a plate of eggs and toast, and my stomach growls at the promise of food. I dig in with gusto, but grimace at the first bite. This is cold.
That's what happens when you lounge around in bed all morning. Now eat faster, we're going to be late.
First of all, I like cold eggs. Have you ever ate cold eggs? It's fucking delicious. Well, not cold like fucking icy cold, but like kind of warm. But not really. That's the best eggs. I don't like it hot. I don't like it piping hot. Jeez, somebody's crabby in the morning. Sorry. We finished our meals in silence, with Nikki occasionally shooting hurried glances my way. I wolf down my food and gather my stuff. Then meet Nikki by the door.
How are you going to get to the academy?
My motorcycle, obviously.
Oh, you don't need a permit then? I remember you were worrying about that.
Permit? Oh, for parking. Permit? I completely forgot. I need a parking permit for my bike, but they should have a visitor parking which I could use, if I could find a spot. What should I do? what should I do? So, what should I do? I'm just like reading what should I do over and over again. I'm sorry. So what should I do? Should I take my motorcycle anyways and hope for the best? Or should I take the bus today and take my bike once I've gotten my permit? Are you kidding me? Like, ever since I got my license and my car, this right here, taking the bus, fuck that. I fucking hate the bus. I'm not gonna lie, like, public transportation is not for me. I want to be bumping in my car, listening to my music, listening to Sad Boy Local, and like doing my own thing, you know? I'm taking my motorcycle. What are you talking about? I'm sure it'll be fine if I take my bike. There must be at least some form of parking that doesn't require a permit. Yeah, I'll take my bike.
Oh, right, of course. I forgot how much you cried when it was taken for shipping.
Very funny. Now, I might not offer you a ride.
Even if you did, I'd still have to pass. I need to figure out how to navigate around Isokaze sometime, right?
Really? Being seen on a bike like mine would automatically make you the most popular girl in school. Are you sure you won't pass up such a great opportunity?
Please, have you met me? With my winsome smile and ample charm, I won't need your bike to be popular.
Alright, good luck with that. Whatever you say. Nikki heads towards the bus stop and waves goodbye.
Good luck on your first day.
You too. After parting with Nikki, I make my way to the garage. I can't believe I even considered the bus a possibility when my baby is waiting for me. My heart pounds in anticipation at the garage door. I got something in my mouth. My heart pounds in anticipation as the garage door crawls open and bathes my pride and joy in a halo of soft light. The way the sun sparkles off the polished metal nearly brings tears to my eyes. I tenderly caress the bike's smooth curves. We've been apart for so long, but now we're finally reunited. I'll never leave you again, I promise. Yep. Hup. What the fuck was that? Hup. Hup. Have you ever just got on your motorcycle? Like, I've never rode a bike, like a motorcycle or anything, but I bet you're not just gonna climb over and be like, huh? Like every single time. You're just gonna go like, no, just like that. Just get on it. Like, I hate when I do stuff. I just noticed I don't have a camera, so like I'm just moving my body like, you know how you get on a bike. So I'm doing it, but it's like, yeah, we can't fucking see you, so I don't know what you're doing. Vaulting from the back of my bike, I drop into its seat with a soft thump. Still as comfy as ever. My hands settle on the handles. As I go through the nuance of preparation, I get the feeling I'm forgetting something important. Something that will protect my brain from becoming a pavement pizza. Fuck, man. Safety first! Helmets are a good accessory. They are a good accessory. You ever see like a fucking kick-ass helmet on like a person who just gets off a motorcycle? Like, it's fucking cool. And yes, they're accessories. They're not... Fuck helmets, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't wear a helmet skating. Why the fuck do you need a helmet riding a motorcycle? Like, my uncle didn't know he didn't need it. He really needed it when he fell off his bike. Dude, if it wasn't for his helmet and the leather jacket he was wearing, I think his body would be fucked. Like, he just sprained his arm. He didn't break it or anything. But he fucking slid on the fucking road, he said. If it wasn't for that jacket, his arms would all be like fucking cut up. And without the helmet, he'll probably be dead. I saw the helmet. It looked fucked. The ladies are, the ladies will already know how bad, like, the ladies will already know I'm a badass based on my bike alone, but a helmet covering my face adds a flavor of mystery, which chicks dig. They'll want to know, who's that sexy guy on that sexy bike? And when I take off my helmet and flash my winning smile, the only thing I'll need to worry about is catching them as they swoon. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. As the helmet slips over my head, my visor momentarily darkens. Then, the HUD illuminates my visor with digital scrolling text and numbers, sharing more information and anticipations than I needed. I remember reading about original helmets, which did nothing more than protect your head. I can't even imagine using such primitive technology. Now, even the most standard helmet includes a GPS, as well as speed monitors and music players. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of sick. Why don't helmets actually have that? That'd be kind of sick, just cruising on your bike, listening to music, have a GPS, and you'll know your speed too. You don't have to well, in my car, I look down to look at my, what speed I'm going, but imagine on a motorcycle, you just look down for a second, you look up and it's like, oh, fuck! I turn the key in its ignition. The roar of the motor sends a shiver down my spine. Perfect. I rev the bike several times, enjoying the sound before driving into the street. This is the life. Nothing beats the thrill of the open road. Ooh, look at that fucking helmet. Look at it. It's an accessory, people. Look how fucking sick that is. Look at the bike. It's fucking cool. Fuck, I want a motorcycle. Fuck yeah, you never rode a bike before. Hey, a bike is a bike. A motorcycle is something different, so I don't know. It would be cool. I take full advantage of my helmet's capabilities. With a glance, I see how fast my vehicle is going and how fast the vehicles surrounding me are going. There's even a feature that will alert me if I'm in danger of being hit. The speakers are embedded on the inside of my helmet, right next to my ears, providing optimal acoustics for music. Some might argue that is a safety issue, but I have the sense to keep the volume low. Traffic is in my favor, and I make good progress. The stoplight ahead of me is green. Perfect. Hopefully it stays that way long enough for me to pass. I've been there before. Fucking, when was it? There was a time where it's like the light turns yellow, like when I hit right here. Then when I'm in the middle, it's all red. I'm like, fuck, and I just fucking speed. Like I'm going 30, then I fucking speed to like 35 or more just to fucking pass the light. Stay green, stay green, stay green, stay green, stay green, stay green. No, yellow. I actually not that far away. It'll be a close call, but I'm pretty sure I can still make it. I tighten my grip on the handles and then gun it. I can make it. I slam on the gas with roars with a renewed strength. I'm almost home free. I just need a little more and... Oh shit. Wait, what? Whoa! I see a flash of red out of the corner of my eye. Swerving to the side, I narrowly avoid a student. That was a close one. Ooh. Oh shit, Scouty! She topples backwards onto the ground as her belongings scatter across a good portion of the crossing. She blinks up at me in a daze. Ah shit, she's pissed. Run. But that is quickly replaced with a scariest looking face I've ever seen. Uh-oh. Watch it. Nope. I'm out of here. No, you gotta help her. If someone falls, guy or girl, it does not fucking matter. And it's your fault. You help them. And if they say, I don't need your help, or I don't need your help, just be like, alright, well then, bye. Are you okay? The heat of her glare could melt my helmet. Oh, right, the helmet. I probably sound like a muffled alien with this thing on. Let's try that again. I take off my helmet. Are you okay? Here, let me help. I extend my hand towards her, but she swatted away.
Don't touch me!
She takes several deep breaths, then heaves herself unsteadily to her feet. Once she finds her footing, she dusts off her uniform. Suddenly, she whirls on me.
Are you blind? You could have killed me!
I'm really...
What were you thinking? I swear, these days, any idiot can get a license.
Hey, I'm American. Okay? In America, anyone can get a license. Nah, I'm just kidding. It took me 4 tries to get my license. She gestures to her book screwed across the road.
Look! Look at what you've done!
It's not a pretty sight. She runs her hands through her hair in growing frustration. Whenever I try to apologize, she interrupts me with another verbal beating. She's a feisty one, that's for sure. Okay, apologize and offers to help gather things. Help her quickly so you don't lose too much time. Whatever, I'm out. No, you gotta help her, what the fuck? I don't deserve this barrage of insults, but I can understand her anger and frustration. I admit, I'm in the wrong, so I'll bite my tongue and take the abuse. She takes a breath and stoops to pick up her things. It'll take forever for her to gather all of the stuff by herself. I wheel my bike to the side of the road and try to help her, but whenever I pick something up, she snatches it out of my hands. I need to get her attention so I can make things right. I pick up a book, and before she can snatch it back, I offer it to her.
Huh? What?
Her gaze flicks back and forth from me to the book, her eyes narrowing to the longer she does so.
Why are you still here? Haven't you caused enough trouble?
She steals the book out of my hands. Look, I'm really sorry. She folds her arms, the fire easing in her eyes. So, can I help you? She shrugs and drops the book I returned back into her bag.
Whatever. Do what you want.
I think that's her way of saying yes. I jump right into gathering her fallen items. It's not long before we're done. She's checking her bag. She checks her bag.
That looks like everything.
An uncomfortable silence falls between us. She gazes down at her feet for a moment. The previous hostility is gone. I mean, she still looks annoyed, but not in the I'm about to bludgeon you to death for my books and dump your body in the sewers kind of way.
Thanks. I guess. Even if this was all your fault to begin with.
I rub the back of my head with a sheepish grin. No problem. And again, am sorry for all of this.
Whatever. I'm going to be late if I stand around chatting to an idiot like you all day. Bye.
Oh. She shoulders past me and marches away at a brisk pace. I soon lose her as she turns the corner. Well, that was something. I head back to my bike, confident that I did the right thing. After a fairly short trip, I arrive at the academy and search for a parking spot. Every spot in this vast parking lot is taken by some form of vehicle. Apparently, everyone else drove in today too. Seriously, it seems like there's a vehicle here for every student. I'm just about ready to give up when I see it. A single free spot. A wave of giddy emotion threatens to burst out of me. I practically see a holy ray of light shining down on it, accompanied by an angelic choir. I wheel my bike closer, then freeze. At the front of the space Staked into the ground is a sign that states, "Reserved parking for pass holders only." Of course, just my luck. With a groan, I start pulling my bike back. Guess I'll better... Wait, hold on. I glance around the parking lot again. It's completely devoid of life, which means there's no witnesses. Yeah, I'm gonna park my bike here, come back like in 2 or 3 hours, finish all my classes and everything, come back, and the bike's not there. Like, seriously, there's no one here now, but someone's gonna come by. Someone's gonna check, like, if, like, all the bikes have permits. Then they're gonna be like, "This one doesn't have a permit? Fucking take it away!" So, the spot isn't yours, okay? You don't want to get a ticket. Well, first of all, you don't get a ticket, and you don't want to get it repossessed, so... It's still not my spot to take. I'll find a parking off-site. Following the signs, I drive my bike past the rows of reserved spaces. After what seems like an eternity, I finally find an empty, unmarked spot. I pull in, hop off the bike, and glance back the way I came. My heart sinks at how small the grand buildings on campus looked. This is not going to be a fun walk back. With no other option, I begin my long trek back to campus and make it back just in time to find my class. I pull up the map of the campus on my phone. Luckily, the routes are easy to follow, and I am soon standing before the auditorium. Thank God for technology. I take a deep breath, stilling my nerves, and firmly push open the doors to the auditorium. After a quick scan of the room, I select the seat near the back. I can tell this is a first-year introductory class based on how spread out the students are and how quiet the room is. I hate that I have to take intro classes again. Some of my electives from CINY did not encompass the full scope of course material, whatever that means. A hush blankets the auditorium as a man strides to the front of the room.
Good morning. This is Piloting 101. Is everyone where you are supposed to be?
No. I thought this was Cooking 101. Sorry. The professor waits patiently as a handful of students shuffle towards the nearest exit. I yawn and watch them leave with disinterest. Look at those peasants leave. What were they doing in a piloting class? What did they thought this was? English 101? He drags a web page from his tablet onto the screen behind him.
This is the class web link. Consider this portal as your lifeline for the course. You will find all your assignments and readings here, as well as your current grade in the course. You can find my contact information in the tab marked Contact. My office hours are listed, so please do not hesitate to stop by. Even I get lonely at times, and I appreciate visitors.
The comic got a couple of weak chuckles from the room. You know, he is very thorough in his lecture right now. And all the things, the syllabus, the class rules, what is expected of us. Wow, this is very interesting. Oh, no, this is fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie, school is boring. I fucking hated like high school, middle school, elementary, and I hated college. Like, that shit was boring, man. I've heard this speech about 1 million times now. Although the professors change, the speech never does.
Now that we've gotten all the boring stuff out the way, I'm sure you're all eager to learn more about the qualifier exams on Friday.
The class visibly perks up.
The qualifier exam will not only register you as an active pilot, but will also provide you with your team ranking. I'm sure you've already picked out your teams by now, but I'd still like to remind you all that each team must have a minimum of 4 people in order to qualify.
A hand shoots up from the middle of the room.
Yes?
Are you sure exams are this Friday? That only gives us 2 days to find a team.
Soft snickers fill the room. The student visibly shrinks from all of the eyes now focused on him.
The majority of students who began their first year here at Ace Academy are aware of the timeline for the qualifier exams and use their summers to form a team and prepare. In the past, we had extended the preparation time before the exam, but found that the majority of students did not need nor want the extra days, so we adjusted our schedules accordingly.
Well, that's fucked. So it's just basically like the students who don't have a team, they're fucked. You know? Like,
But what about those of us who didn't know about the qualifier ahead of time? What do we do?
I suggest you get to work finding yourself a team. Any other questions?
yeah, you're fucked. The student scowls but shakes his head.
Good. The qualifier exam will pit your team's starting 4 against 4 AI gears. You will then be assigned a ranking based upon your overall performance relative to the other teams. Don't worry if you can't defeat all the AI gears. They are programmed to be extremely difficult to beat. Please ensure your gear is in pristine condition for battle. All exams are demonstrated live instead of in a simulator to most accurately gauge ability. Any questions?
He is answered with silence.
Let's get started then. Please check the web link for your assignment and have them complete for the next class. Welcome to Ace Academy. I hope you all have a great rest of the day.
A thunder of chairs scrape along the floor as students file out of the class. Those who remain chat adamantly in small groups. Yawning, I wait for the crowd in front of the door to thin before making my way out of the room. Once I'm by the door, a snippet of nearby conversation catches my attention.
Hey, did you see what they brought into the hangar today?
Yeah, that ancient-looking thing? I'll be amazed if it still works. Where the hell do you even find something like that? I bet they fished it out of the ocean.
Hey, I feel like they're talking about my robot. The students laugh loudly. I have a sinking feeling I know what they're talking about. As I hurry out of the class, I check my phone and I'm excited to see an email notification. I eagerly read through the email. It's just a note letting me know my gear has been registered and I now have access to the hangar. Well, and that certainly makes this easy for me. At CINY, I spent days going through the registration process. We had to submit all the paperwork ourselves. And of course, nobody in the administration office was ever helpful. Satisfied, I put away my phone and make my way to the hangar. I bring up the map of my phone and touch the hangar, which lights up. Soon, pulsating lights dot the path from my current location to the hangar. In a bit of a trek away from the heart of the campus, but I make good time. I scan my ID and walk in. I follow a long hallway, which leads me to a grand space filled with towering gears. Every one of them is sleek, refined, and updated with the latest model of accessories and weapons. They weren't kidding when they said Japan was the leader in mecha technology. I walk past several rows of gears until... Look at that! Wow. Oh, okay. Look, it fucking looks like Optimus Prime. Dude, who was saying this thing looks ancient? Look at this. Look at this. Look at how sleek this looks. The metal and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like fucking squared, like, you know what I mean? Like a fucking toy robot, but look how cool this looks. It's ancient looking. No, it's not. Look, it's fucking cool. I am reunited with Ego. Just look at her, just like, you see that? You see that right there? Disgusting. It has fucking kneecaps. Who needs kneecaps on a fucking robot? Just look at this lady right here, just pointing at his knees. And this kid's like, yes boss. It does have kneecaps. A crowd of students surround it. They speak in hushed tones, but break into snickers when they notice me. I push my way towards them, but they disperse before I reach them. Most are trying to hide their laughter and fail miserably. I give my gear a detailed inspection to make sure it didn't suffer any dings or damages during transit. So far, my gear may be a bit bulky than others, but it's in a great working condition, which ultimately is what matters. The colors are still bright too. I wonder if they polished it for me, or if it had always looked this good.
The other guys might laugh at your gear, but I sense that it's different.
What? What the fuck?
Spirit.
Oh, Cho. Look at this guy. Cho. Shinjiro. The other guy from the fucking... the ending of fucking Crystalline. Wait, Cho. I thought it was Shinjiro. Cho. Alright, fuck it. Your name's Cho. It's your fucking name, my guy.
Something that makes it stand out amongst the others. Yes, I can feel this one is truly special indeed.
I haven't noticed the student besides me. His arms are folded, and he's nodding with closed eyes, as if he's saying something truly deep and meaningful. I'm gonna shuffle away from the... I don't know what it is with me, like, fucking crazy people like to talk to me in real life, I'm not gonna lie, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna just shuffle away from this guy. There's clearly something not right about this guy. Who says things like that? Especially to someone you've just met. I shuffle away from him, hoping he'll take the hint. ... As if instinct, he moves closer whenever I move away. When I mistakenly make eye contact, he grins at me. Alright, this is sort of getting scared. This is getting sort of scared. Scared now? Scary now. Maybe I can distract him with conversations until I find a way to escape. Do you need something?
Oh, right.
He seems almost surprised, as if he's forgotten why he came. He fidgets so much, I wonder if he's nervous.
The name's Sho Shinjiro. Pleased to meet you.
He thrusts his hands out in a greeting. Grinning from ear to ear, I cautiously shake his hand. Hi. I'm Gat Hyuga.
You're a second-year pilot too, right?
Yeah, how did you...
Not that many students transfer during second year, you know? You're the talk of the pilot's lounge. A mysterious, foreign transfer student.
Let me guess, is it my blonde hair? Did my blonde hair give it away? That would explain the interest around my gear. I guess I didn't quite live up to their expectations. I'm not sure what they were expecting though. They're expecting a guy with black hair, brown skin, 5'3", and is the perfect looking Hispanic you will ever see. They're probably expecting me and not a blonde white guy.
And I deduced that you are this transfer student.
I wonder what gave me away. It couldn't possibly have been my magnifying golden locks.
I've gotta say, I thought you'd be taller.
Hey, fuck you. 5'3" is tall enough. Okay? Listen, 5'3" is the new 6 feet, okay? Like shit. He starts comparing our heights with his hands, and is a bit disappointed to find we're about the same height. Again, just what was he expecting? So you're 5'3" too. You're fucking short. We don't all look like Scenario DiCaprio. Scenario DiCaprio? Who the fuck is... Oh, motherfuck. Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay. I think his perception of America is a bit skewed.
Anyway, you're new here, which means you're not part of a team yet, right?
Right. That's been on my mind since class ended. I nod, almost certain I know what he's about to say next.
Well, it just so happens that my team is lacking that oh-so-vital fourth member we need to be able to compete.
He looks at me hopefully, then leans in close. A little too close. Personal space, man.
You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Basically what I'm saying is, you should join my team because we're awesome.
Just imagine going to a job and, like, that's the only perks. Like, what is the minimum wage? Do I get dental? Do I get healthcare? What's my insurance gonna look like? Do you have discounts, like, cause I'm working at Yogurtland? So, like, if I come in here, do I get employee discounts or anything? And he's like, no. But we're awesome. Imagine, like, I don't know, like, I think about the army, because the army has so many benefits, right? Imagine, like, sir, why should I die for my country? Why should I volunteer and die for my country? And the recruiter just looks at you like, well, because we're awesome. Fair enough. Let's see. Both of these suck because you're not gonna find anyone else. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see what my other options are. And turns out they're none. And you try to go back and they're like, oh, sorry, we have a fourth member already, so yeah, fuck you. And you can't just say no because you're gonna fail, you're not gonna find no one. Sounds fun, sign me up. What the hell? He seems friendly enough. Plus, I'm not exactly in a position to be picky about whose team I join. Sure, why not?
Now that's what I'm talking about, Brosif.
Brosif. Excitement brightens his face, and I'll admit, the feeling is somewhat infectious.
Come on, our lounge is that way. I'll introduce you to the team.
Sho and I start making our way down the hall.
Now, where should I start? Oh right, so there's this girl.
Sho talks the entire way to the lounge. He's constantly interrupting himself and going off on tangents, so I only catch about half of what he's saying. We navigate through tunnels and eventually reach the exit. Sho opens the door and ushers me through with a small flourish. The lounge is filled with groups of pilots. I guess everyone's catching up with their team. Sho squeezes between the groups and I follow him towards the back corner of the room. He pauses in front of two girls. Well, fuck. Like shit. That's just the girl I hit. The one with dark hair stares at her feet as soon as she notices Sho, while the one with red hair continues chatting on her cell phone. Sho motions towards the dark-haired girl.
This is Mayu. She's the coolest person on this team. But, don't tell Kaori I said that.
She's literally right there, man. He glances at the redhead, who isn't paying the slightest bit of attention to us. Mayu blushes deeply.
That's not true.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, this is my type of girl. You know, like anime, like a shy girl, that's my type. It's like, don't be shy, come on. You and me, girl, I'm gonna boost your confidence. You know, like, I don't know what it is, I like shy girls. In anime, it's either the shy girl or like the girl that's like, yay, like all the time. Which is like, not annoying like yay, but like always like happy and seeing the optimistic side. Because I'm truly a pessimist. Because I always see like the bad things out of every situation. Those are my anime preferences. And it's not, I don't really like tsunderes, but after Kaori's story, they're kind of okay. Like after you go through like their, hey, baka, what, fuck you side. It's nice to meet you, Mayu. I'm Ga. I smile at her and hold out my hand. She wrinkles her brows in confusion. Sir, why are you sticking out your hand? It's Corona. You know, the coronavirus. I won't touch your bitch ass hand. gonna give me that fucking Rona. Then gingerly shakes my hand and continues to shake it.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's my fault, you know? I'm just... Damn it, this is my type of anime girl. Fuck, man. She immediately drops my hand and returns her gaze to the floor. You know why it is that's my type of anime girl? Because in high school I was this. Always saying sorry. I had fucking low self-esteem. So it like basically seemed like a little bit myself. But in a woman. Sho turns towards the redhead.
Hey, quit being rude.
Her gaze shifts to him and his smile falters.
I mean, will you be done soon? I'd like you to meet someone.
She frowns.
I need to call you back.
And snaps her phone shut. What the fuck? Is it a flip phone? What fucking time period are we in?
So, this is Kaori.
Something about that scowl seems familiar. Especially that hair. Oh no.
You!
Hey, shit. What are the odds that we run into each other again? Should I just apologize? Yeah, I'm gonna apologize. Look, about earlier, I really am sorry.
Forget it.
She waves her hand dismissively. But I don't want there to be any hard feelings. She stares at me and crosses her arms, as if daring me to defy her.
I told you to forget it.
Alright, shit. Sho glances back and forth between us.
Bro, why didn't you tell me you two were already friends?
Really, my guy? Really, motherfucker? From this whole conversation, you see that we're friends. Yep. I see you guys as good friends. I fucking hate that smile. But you know what? It's making me smile, so... Okay. Well, actually...
Shut up!
I instinctively pause. Who knew a girl so petite can be so terrifying? Just look at Joe, like... Anyway... She glares at Sho, who is already cowering and protecting his head.
Don't hurt me!
Kaori rolls her eyes.
He and I are not friends.
Okay. So, like I said, this is Kaori, and this is...
Gap.
Right.
Kaori nods.
So...
She shrugs.
It's not like we have much choice anyway.
Sweet! You're on the team, bro!
Woo! Thanks. I think.
So, you're probably wondering why we need another member.
Actually, I hadn't, but now that he mentioned it... Yeah, kind of.
Basically, Kaori and I were part of this super awesome team, but then they stopped being awesome, so we left.
Kaori, is this guy... Is that how he tells fucking stories? We're awesome, but... Then, these people were not awesome, so we left because we're the awesome team. All three of us are awesome.
Wow, Sho. For once you didn't ramble.
He feigns offense.
You wound me. All my stories are brief. Remember when I told you about my one birthday where everyone showed up wearing the same clothes as me?
He turns to me.
Actually, it's a pretty good story. So basically, I grew up in this kind of... Mayu knows what I'm talking about.
Don't encourage him.
Mayu smiles faintly.
Anyway, the point is, we used to be on a team, but left because the team was turning into something we didn't agree with.
Except Mayu. She's a first year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of invites to other teams, but decided to join us. We're pretty lucky to have her.
How come you chose this team? Mayu shifts uncomfortably under my gaze.
I trust show.
Oh fuck. At first I'm like, maybe we could go with her. Because I know you could go with like different girls in this game. And I'm like, maybe we should go with her. But it's like, no, she has her eyes for fucking this guy. And judging by his stupid face, he probably doesn't know. Alright, Cowdy, we're gonna... I don't like Cenoribotics, I really don't. Because I don't like how they are at first. But fuck it, you know? I wait for her to say more, but she doesn't. Cowdy taps her foot impatiently.
So, now that you know all that, are you in?
They're all a little strange in their own way, but I think I can learn to get along with the team, even Cowdy. Yeah, I'm in.
Great!
Cowdy checks her phone.
I've spent too much time talking to you and I need to get home.
Okay. Of a short wave, she heads out.
We should get going too.
Why are you still looking at him? Mayu nods. Yeah, me too.
We'll see you tomorrow?
Yeah, see you tomorrow. We wave goodbye and go our separate ways. ... And I'm gonna end there. That's a perfect way to end it. Or should I go a little... Yeah, like, we just fucking left. Like, this is gonna be a new scene, so... Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post a video, and leave a comment, man. Or girl, or non-binary, or whatever the fuck you wanna be. I'm not gonna lie. I accept everyone. And no one at the same time. I don't know, I'm eagerly in that, like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna talk shit to you. Doesn't matter, race, whatever you are. I'm gonna say bad things to you. But, if you're being mean. But if you're being nice, I'm nice too. I'm nice to everyone. I don't give a shit. Why? Because the only person that I need to care about is me, my family, and my community. I'm just kidding. I'm so dumb. Tired. I'm sweating. I'm tired. Okay. So, we say our goodbyes. And, yeah. So, this is farewell. And as always, bye-bye.